Right, you ready?
Yes, I am.
Mock test starts now. Drive on when you're ready.
That was a quick start.
Yeah, well, you know the drill now, don't you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's crazy that this is my third one already.
Mm-hmm. Did your back crack?
No.
No.
You know what? Since I've started doing these mock tests, I've started stretching my back in the morning.
Oh, that's good.
And I think it's helping me
Yeah.
a little bit. Because I don't know
We'll
why
turn left at the
it
end of
keeps
the road.
cracking.
And then we'll take the next road on the right.
There is a car coming. So I'm going to wait.
And then at the end of the road, turn right. And then at the roundabout, turn left. And follow the signs to Stadium MK. and then at the roundabout turn right. And then at the roundabout turn left. And then I would like you to follow the road signs to Springfield.
So that is 1, 2, 1, 2. So 1, and then 2. Oh, actually.
And then at the roundabout turn left. and then at the roundabout turn left. And then we're going to turn right at the roundabout, so the roundabout turn right. And then at the roundabout turn left. now I'd like you to follow the road sign to London.
Let's see. So that second exit. Sorry, that was a bit sudden.
Off the clutch.
Oh, sorry.
You're going to follow the road signs to Fenny Stratford.
So it's not that. Fenny Stratford is fourth exit. So I'm gonna switch lanes. ask you to hold on to them? Just
Yeah.
because they keep
Yeah.
slipping.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sorry.
That's
I'll
right.
just pump them onto you then.
Now you're going to follow the road signs to Granby.
So that is 2-1. Oh, thank you.
And then at the roundabout, turn left.
This is a bit tight and bad.
at the roundabout, turn left. Take the next road on the left. And then take the next road on the right. And then at the end of the road, turn left. when it's safe to do so, show me how to clean the front windscreen.
I think it's that's the back from first, I'm not sure what this got. I think it's there you go.
Thank you. And then at the end of the road, turn left. And then at the end of the road, turn left. And then at the roundabout, turn right.
Oh, I think I know what that was then.
And then find a safe place to stop on the right-hand side. Good. That's the end of your driving test, Lola. How do you think you've done?
I failed.
You know why, don't you?
I know exactly why, but it was just that one, wasn't it?
Well,
was there another one?
think about what happened on the journey. I mean, it was a nice drive overall.
Did I have two?
Yeah, you did have two.
Again?
Did I speak to you?
Oh, to put my clutch up. Was it
There
the
you go.
clutch?
Yeah, the clutch was burning.
Is that what the smell was?
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
So you held it at the bite. You was in fifth gear, and you just put
I wouldn't let go.
more gas on. The rev counter was going, whoa, yeah.
Yeah.
And then obviously I had to step in, didn't I?
Yeah.
'Cause, yeah. And then obviously from there, that's all we're smelling. The
Yeah, I
clutch burning.
thought that was it.
Yeah. That's it.
Sorry, that's your car. Sorry. Yeah.
So I mean, overall, there's some real good driving. Now
I feel like it was initially better than the other two.
100%.
It was that blip, and then just the rest of it started tumbling down again.
And then this is what we're saying, don't we? We want to get to the point where, you know, even if you feel that you haven't done so well in your test, you still got to keep me and you
it's hard
safe.
though, because even when like that clutch thing, like even when I know, oh yeah, thank you.
That's why I got you to clean the front windscreen. Then you
Really?
put the back wiper back on again.
Would that be a driver fault?
Well, it's one of those things where you don't need it on, do you?
Oh.
Yeah, it
No, but
wouldn't be a
like
driver.
because I didn't get it right initially.
No, that doesn't matter. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
yeah. You did lose a little bit of speed as you was doing it, but not too much. But the
It was
car
like
was getting a bit
27,
closer.
wasn't it?
Yeah, the car was getting a bit closer to you.
Yeah.
Yeah, go on. What was you saying?
Yeah, when I know that, so when you stop me and when the clutch went down, I wasn't sure whether the clutch would be serious or not, but then it doesn't play in my head.
Good.
I still feel quite calm.
Good.
But then my behaviour when I'm driving just doesn't correlate, because it just keeps tumbling down after that. I don't know if it's like a
What was you thinking about it?
I was thinking about it, but not like.
Or did you just do what you should do, which is totally forget about it and concentrate what your next problem is?
It was on my mind, but not like, oh my god, I failed. Oh my god, this is. It was just like, keep doing what you're doing.
And that's what you got to do. So you've done something wrong with the clutch. So what you got to do then is say, okay, I'll forget that. I've got to concentrate on what I've got to do next, because there's so many other things you've got to keep concentrating on. And the other way of thinking about it is, you want to keep your mind away from overthinking things.
Yeah.
Because your responsibility is to keep me and you safe. And the only way you can do that is keep concentrating on what you're dealing with next.
Yeah.
Now, when you come to the double roundabout of Fenny Stratford, do you understand why you made the mistake?
Yeah. I think, wasn't it like that car? I thought it was going straight. It indicated right quite late, but I should have waited.
Yeah, so I'll tell you what happened, okay? There was a car that had a left signal on, yeah? So if that other car that was going really quick wasn't behind him, of course that would have been a safe time to go. But you got to take in a little bit more information. Just because that first car had a left signal and he wasn't coming our way, how quick is the car behind him coming?
Right.
How close was he? He was almost tailgating him, and he was going to be on that roundabout immediately.
So is it because I didn't go straight away?
No, you should have just waited.
I should have just waited.
Because in that scenario, that car that was turning left, the other one was literally behind him. So by the time you pulled out, he'd have been there. And it was a sort of driver that would cut the roundabout as well.
Got ya.
Yeah, do you see what I mean?
So it wasn't.
It wasn't the right time to go.
Yeah.
Yeah, even though that one car had his left signal on. Yeah. Even I wouldn't take that gap.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I would have seen that other car was coming in too quick.
So maybe because I wasn't analysing the car behind.
That's correct.
So
that's what I know. That's why you've made that mistake, and it's a difficult one. A little bit like, you know, near the end when you did really well about like taking your time coming up to those parked vehicles where the bend was, and then you committed and went to go. Should have just carried on.
Oh really?
Yeah, because you already looked down that road. You could see it was clear, and you was already committed.
Right.
And that space that you had there was really tiny, wasn't it? So you'd have been better, because that I think it was a Fiat or whatever car it was, a yellow cream car. That was waiting.
Yeah.
That was sort of waiting for you anyway. It knows that you're already committed, so it's going to wait for you. Because it's not like you went when the car was there. It was clear when you went.
So I should have just
and they should have just continued.
Okay.
In that scenario, you can just continue.
Okay.
Because it's not that safe to try and get in, squeeze into that tight space. They've only got
thought it was a
one
bad
car
gap.
space. Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't given you a fault for that, but that could be an awareness and planning fault. You know.
I would have thought that would be a driving fault. To be honest.
But
how many did I get?
So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 driver faults and 2 seriouses. So
you know what?
Yeah.
I got too serious. 8 drivers last time.
Yeah, so you're going in the right direction. Now listen, most of that drive was really good.
I
Yeah.
know it was. That's
Yeah.
why, like, because I was gonna. As soon as I knew I fell, I was like, oh, it was going so well.
It was going well.
It was going
Yeah.
so well. When did
Yeah.
I get my first driver fault?
So let's where did we start?
We started at.
We just started down the corner here,
Yeah,
didn't we?
we did. Yeah.
So we've started in
It
that
was,
position.
you know, where you turn left.
That's correct.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we started at that point there. We've turned left at the first road, and then you've turned right, and then you've turned right down here. You've gone down the hill.
Yep.
Yeah, and you know when you got to that mini roundabout at the bottom there, you're starting to look to the right a little bit too early.
Oh, okay.
Which didn't help your road position. Does that make sense?
Right, okay.
Because you probably don't realise, but there's 2 lanes there. It's not very clearly marked. So
was I like in the centre?
You was in the centre to right, turning left. There was quite a lot of space here on the left. That's where your first driver fault come.
Oh,
yeah?
okay.
Which is wherever it is.
Would it be?
Oh, it's here. Sorry. Turning left.
Oh, so I got. So
7.
6.
6 or 7. Well, we'll see. Yeah. So that's where your first fault come. Then the rest of it was lovely. Yeah, he drove up that road nicely, kept good speed all the way through. We went straight on at the roundabout. That was really good. Read that really nicely. Lovely approach speed coming into it. Then we followed the sign to the stadium. All that was good. Good observations at the crossing. Yeah, and then we took the first exit at the roundabout, and then we've gone straight on. And then I haven't said anything, so I wanted you to follow the road ahead. You went round the Roman roundabout, and then you got a signal fault. When you go round that roundabout, think about the cars that are coming out from Little Car Park. Imagine you being in that position. Well, no, just put yourself in that position. You've just come out of the Little Car Park, and cars are coming round that roundabout. What signal do you want to see?
Left signal.
Well, if you put left
because I'm not going left, but after you pass that little island.
that part of it's fine, but before you get there, yeah, before you get there, because that's what you want to see, don't you? Because how many times have you sat there and you thought, I'm not sure where that car's going?
Oh, because I'm going round the roundabout, but then I'm going. So even though it's the second exit, right, that's a tricky one.
Oh no, it is. And but reverse it a little bit and imagine you sitting at that junction. How many times have you sat at that junction? You're like, I'm not sure where they're going.
Yeah.
And the ones that put the right signal on, you go, oh, I look great. I like them. Yeah. And those ones that take the first exit, don't put the left signal, they're even more annoying, aren't they? Yeah. Because they've gone down that exit, and we could have gone. Yeah. So that's where you got your signal fault.
Okay, that makes sense.
Where it says necessary, signal necessary. Yeah.
Did I go into the right lane?
You did, yeah. But what could you have done differently on the approach to the first roundabout?
Gone in the other lane.
Yeah. Made it even easier.
Yeah,
but the good thing is you started planning. Yeah, you knew you needed to move over, and you looked and you studied and you studied. Yeah, and you had a few looks there. You knew it was safe to move over. Yeah,
I made sure this time.
You know you did. Yeah, because you had time to think about it and you didn't make the rash decision.
But just go in the other lane next to it, and that's easier.
And then even easier, because then you're not switching lanes.
Okay.
But as long as you understand what you need to do, it doesn't really matter.
Yep.
All day long he's going in that bus stop, isn't he? Just come off the gas. Give him a bit of time to get in there. I haven't given you a fault for it, but just a bit more planning and awareness. You know, the bus stop's there. It's going to take ages to get in that bus stop.
Give it time.
Yeah.
And because I had to go round a little bit.
You had to go round a little bit. So just ease off the gas. Give him that little bit of time to go in. Yeah. Just be patient with him.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then as you're going down that road, there was a postman in a Royal Mail van. Did you see him?
I want you. Right.
Yeah, that's correct. I want you to be really thinking about, what can I do if he doesn't move?
Down.
Well, I'll come off the gas first.
Oh, yeah.
Look in that left mirror, because you can use the slip road to go round in.
Can I?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, but the first thing you want to do is, right, he's turning right. I'm going to come off the gas. Give myself some time to think what I'm going to do here. It turned out okay for you because he turned and you carried on. Yeah, but what I'm trying to say is,
if it's busy,
try and look forward ahead. Yeah, and look at the space that you've got. If you've got a slip road, as long as there's no cars coming down the left side of you, you can go round him and use that space. Yeah?
Okay, I didn't know that.
Yeah. And then where we've gone from there, we've turned right at the next roundabout, and then we've turned left, and then you've got an approach speed coming into that roundabout
was a
when we
bit
followed
fast, wasn't it?
yeah. Now I made a note there. The clutch was way too early, and that's why it didn't
Did I
help you.
coast at some point?
Not coast as much.
No, like at some point during the test, because I feel like it was around the end. I remember I had the clutch. It was like
Well,
I was gear 2.
Well, just when you was coming around that roundabout, it wasn't quite up, but you was in
Yeah.
control. Yeah.
Okay.
And then you felt it, and you go, oh, that's what it should feel like. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah. So all I'll say is when you was following those road signs to London, because you've seen the road sign, you know the hazard's coming soon, don't you?
Yeah.
Then try to read the road ahead. It's so steep, isn't it? Get yourself on the brake, forget the clutch until you get a bit closer,
Okay.
because that'll help you manage it better.
Right. Okay.
Then you've gone and you've done that perfectly. Yeah? You haven't moved lanes like most people did. You went round the outside. You spotted where you needed to go.
Yep.
Yeah. Now, when you're going down a slip road and you want to build your speed up, yeah, do you need to go in gear 5, do you think? Initially?
Yeah. No. What is it? Just gear 3?
Gear 3 and 4.
Oh. Okay.
Why do you think that is?
Timing?
What's gear 5 for?
Oh, 45 miles an hour.
Well, saving fuel, isn't it?
Oh.
Yeah, so it's not really an accelerating gear. Would you agree?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so I know you love
So 1 to 4 is building up
the speed,
speed.
yeah, and 5's cruising.
Right.
And I know you do it quite nicely where you use gear 3 and gear 5 quite often because that's a bit of eco driving.
Yep.
But on a slip road, it's not necessary.
Right.
It's
okay.
better that you don't go in gear 5, so you've got the power to keep moving on that slip road.
Okay.
Yeah?
Yeah.
That makes sense?
That does.
So in that scenario, just go to gear 4, get yourself on the dual carriageway, then get yourself in the cruising gear.
Right.
Yeah? And then you wouldn't have picked up your driver fault for gears because you went in gear 5, you had no power.
Right.
Yeah, and as you had no power, guess what? You even had less power because the clutch was still there.
Yeah, that's
Yeah,
bad.
so there's 2 faults coming there.
I think it just didn't play in my mind that your foot is still on the clutch.
And then, but did you not hear the engine?
I did.
That's a
because
clip.
I was like, what is that? What's that noise?
Yeah,
And then you was like, it's your foot on the clutch, and I was like,
Yeah.
oh, right, yeah. Because I was thinking about it in my head.
Yeah, and then you've gone onto the dual carriageway, lovely, and you've kept and maintained a nice safe gap at all times, which is really good. Then you followed the road signs to Fenny Stratford, yeah, and then you just left your right signal on. You know, you moved when you got about halfway round between exits 3 and 4.
Yep.
You had to move lanes, didn't you?
That's right.
Should have put a left signal on, so you should cancel that right signal, get the left signal. That's where you have a time signal coming.
So it's right on the first 2, and then as I'm moving into the last 2, it's a left.
Yeah, because you're in the middle by then, because you spiraled out the roundabout,
right,
and then you need to move in the outer lane.
So that's a left.
So left signal.
Yeah,
you
I did
want
the left quite late, didn't I?
You wouldn't. Yes, that's
on the
correct.
last one.
That's correct. You're dead right. You waited until you was actually in the lane before the signal went on.
Yeah.
You're 100% correct.
Okay. So then that's a mirror job.
The other thing as well, when you come out the exit where that pink punter's exit is, you know, not 4 to Fenny Stratford, just look in that right mirror a few times, because sometimes people come round you.
In what one?
Well, when you're exit, you know, when you left the signal on, what you're doing with the no gas, is
I know.
No. You know, when you left didn't put the signal on time, you're at the traffic lights ready to go.
Yep.
You know, when you exit there,
Just
where's the risk? You looked in your right mirror really late.
Oh,
yeah.
Right.
Just keep an eye on what's happening there, because people do come over there.
Okay.
Yeah, and then you've got your serious fault for observations, as you know, on the roundabout. And then we've gone through the rest of it.
If they were going slower, say...
Yeah, so say that car was a little bit further behind, you'd have had time, wouldn't you?
Yeah.
But he was literally quite close to him and accelerating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So there's no...
Well, if you watch it on the video, you'll see how quick he was going, yeah?
Because even when you stopped me, he was gone.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. There you go. That tells you the story then, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, by the time I stopped you, he was like, he was disappearing.
Yeah.
So that told you he would have been smashed into, wouldn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And I promise you, you know, when you look back on it, you'll say, yeah, I only looked at that one car with the correct signal on.
I did, yeah.
And I didn't see what was happening behind.
Yeah.
We can't help how other people drive.
No, but we can...
If he was driving appropriately, you'd have had time to have gone then. Yeah, but you've got to deal with these people that are driving inappropriate. It's Friday afternoon.
It's been busy today too.
It's been busy. And this is another thing, yeah? This is a tough test.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a tough time. Yeah? So don't beat yourself up. You're very close.
You know, I feel more positive, because I know that... How many is that?
Your drive was
2,
lovely.
3,
Your rest of your drive was
4,
really nice.
5, 6. So that's 6.
Yeah.
So that's 2 less than the first 2.
Uh-huh.
I think You know what it is though?
What?
So my serious faults aren't really like what my weaknesses are, like as in like observation and
Well,
all
put it this
that.
way, you've never left the clutch in that position since you've been driving with me, have you?
Okay, that's
Yeah.
good to know.
Yeah, you've never done it.
No,
For all your lessons, you've never done that with a clutch.
No.
Yeah, so it's just a unique thing that you've done today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I just need to remember on a slip road it's 3 to 4.
Yeah, 3 to 4.
So I just need to remember 1 to 4 is building your speed.
That's correct.
5 is saving fuel.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then.
And like I said, you do it quite often on these main roads where you go build the speed up in gear 3, whack it into 5, forget gear 4. That's great. I like that.
But on
a slip road, you just want to go through the gears to make sure that when you're near the end where you're making a decision it's safe to join, yeah, that you've got a little bit more in your right foot to push it if you need to. Yeah.
Yeah.
So Lola.
So it's better than, at least it's better than the last 2 times. It's a tad better in the sense of driver faults.
Good job. Yeah.
So.
Yeah. No. Listen, there was a lot. There was a lot of good stuff going on. I mean, a lot.
I think although I failed again, I'm happy with it because I feel like it was better than last time.
Now, observations on that roundabout. You know that roundabout's tough, don't you?
You know what I think I just need to tell myself? On a busy, small roundabout like that, look at not just the car that's coming out, the cars behind.
Yeah. It's the same when you emerge, right? Imagine you're emerging from a small road, yeah, coming out of a housing estate, emerging onto a faster moving road, yeah, national speed limit road, right? Yeah. What's the first thing you're doing when you're assessing, looking down that road? Now, if a car's got his left signal on and he's going to be turning left, you've got to be looking at the car behind, because guess what? When he's turned left, the other one's going to be right up your bum, isn't it? So it's usually not safe to leave.
Right.
Yeah, but if you look and that car had a left signal and they're turning into the slip road, yeah, and the car behind is pottering around and he's 20 metres behind and you can tell his speed's not there, that's a good time to go. It's a very similar thing. You're not just looking at the one car, you're looking at more than that. Yeah. You're building the picture up. And unfortunately, on a Friday in Bletchley, everyone's driving around like lunatics.
And there's a lot of like learners, there's a lot of people that are trying to get places, I don't know why.